Dear Unicorn members, our topic for today is cryptocurrencies once more. And I will tell you what it is all about. Guys, we have a very, very special situation right here, right now. When I say here, I am not talking about the Unicorn Network, but I'm talking about the world. We have had special times in the past, in history. Just to give you one example, gold, in the gold rush. We've had oil. We've had stock markets. We've had so many different, unique, historical chances for people like you and me to get rich, to become a millionaire, literally, overnight. With what is happening right now on the cryptocurrency market, this is one of these historic events, and, of course, that means that this is the chance for everybody to participate. I think for the first time ever, it is not about the big money that you have to invest, nor about certain things that you are able to do. We are talking about a market here that started about 7 years ago. People who invested even just $1, 7 years ago, if they kept their cryptocurrency, they are millionaires today. It turns more and more into a fact that cryptocurrencies are for real and cryptocurrencies are here to stay. The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is near $200 billion now. There are hundreds, if not thousands of new cryptocurrencies in the making. And the daily value of trade in cryptocurrencies is, just for the last 24 hours, more than $8 billion trading volume. This all is for real. This is happening right now, while I am talking and you are listening. The challenge is that right now we have about 1,250 cryptocurrencies launched, and there are thousands more that will be launched. Of course, nobody needs 1,000 or more different currencies. Of course, maybe when we talk again about this topic in 5 to 10 years, or maybe even 20 years, there might be only 10, or 20, or 50 currencies left. And guess what? It will be those currencies that are strong. It will be those currencies that have a real value. It will be those currencies that are tied to a strong economy. It will be those currencies that have the most options to spend the currency.
Hopefully you can see our new background picture, and there you can read your everyday money. A digital currency that is so flexible, and which has such low fees, and which has hundreds of thousands or even millions of coins of sales, where you can spend the currency. Those currencies will be the top 50, top 20, the top 10 digital currencies in the world. We are proud to launch on Monday, with an initial coin offering, ICO, a digital currency named Rainbow Currency. The Rainbow Currency will be, within a few weeks, publicly traded like all the other cryptocurrencies out there. You need to know, and you need to understand what makes the Rainbow Currency so special. Most currencies out there are created by a company, or a group of business people, and they are launching their cryptocurrency because they want to make money. They want to sell their coins at the highest possible price, and they collect money, and they promise to develop a certain project. Then we have some coins out there, and the biggest one is the Bitcoin, which is totally anonymous. Nobody knows the person or the group of people who created Bitcoin. And the market is still going crazy about it. But long term, and that is our strong belief, quality and value will be on top. Our Rainbow Currency is not created as a business model. Our Rainbow Currency is created as your everyday money. We want every person on this planet to have a Rainbow Currency virtual wallet in a few years. The Rainbow Currency shall be your money that you use every day for shopping and for paying bills. But the currency itself is not a business model. The currency itself has a function, just like the US dollar or the euro, or any other national currency. That is why we decided that right after we have launched the Rainbow Currency, we will give it right away under control of a non-profit organization that will be founded especially for the purpose of controlling and representing the Rainbow Currency. The Rainbow Foundation, the name of this non-profit organization, will be represented by a board of 7 people, from 7 different continents or subcontinents. And this board will be elected by all holders, owners of the Rainbow Currency. Guys, that is pure, 100% democracy, globally, no matter where you live, no matter what your personal situation is. So, the rainbow currency is made to change the world, and we want everybody to be able to participate. That is why we decided to start our public coin offering on Monday, November 6, 2017, at a discounted rate of $0.002 per coin, and that is an 80% discount on our first trading price that we will have on November 15th, which will be $0.01. Even 1 cent is a price where everybody is able to get some rainbow currency. At $1 cent, $10 is 1,000 twinkles, so twinkle is the name of our smallest coin. The total number of twinkles is strictly limited to 100 billion coins. There will never, ever be more than 100 billion coins. The only thing that could happen is that when the price per coin is getting higher and higher, that we would add a new denomination, a smaller coin. To give you an example, if 1 twinkle would be traded one day at $1,000, it might make sense to create something where 1 twinkle is 1,000 times a smaller coin. But, that is not printing new money like our governments do. Whenever they need more money, of our national currencies, they print some more. The way the rainbow currency is set up, that is impossible. Of course, that is something that helps to keep and support the value of our rainbow currency. So, we have a non-profit organization watching, controlling, and representing this currency, with board members from all over the world. We have a currency that is strictly limited, and now we add some spice by connecting this currency to an economy, and the economy is our safe zone. The safe zone is an open marketplace that everybody can join, every business is welcome, and every individual is welcome, as long as they follow our rules. The main and most important rule for individuals is respect, and for businesses, besides respect, it is privacy, security, and quality. Now, because every business is welcome to become a safe zone verified and authorized business, the safe zone turns into a global, open economy. Because just like Amazon or eBay are charging a fee whenever a deal is closed on their marketplace, businesses have to pay a fee whenever a deal is closed within the safe zone. Now, with having our own digital currency for the safe zone, it means that when the safe zone is growing, the demand for our rainbow currency is also growing. Again, the total amount of currency available is strictly limited. So the more people who want to pay with rainbow currency, and the more businesses who are accepting rainbow currency for payments, the higher the value of the currency will be. This is the chance for everybody to participate, because 7 years ago Bitcoin started at a fraction of a cent per Bitcoin. Today the value of 1 Bitcoin is more than $7,000. That does not mean that our currency will one day be traded at $7,000, but that is not important, as long as our currency develops stronger than comparable currencies.
When a price for a product is displayed in a currency, you can actually see how strong the currency is. For example, 1 Bitcoin is worth $7,000 today, and you know that 7 years ago 1 Bitcoin was worth only $1. It sounds very impressive, doesn't it? Now when you look at it from the other side, that means that the US dollar, compared to a Bitcoin, lost something like 99.9% of the value compared to a Bitcoin. So, now when you have money available, you need to make a decision, because today is not 7 years ago, 2010, today is 2017. So you, and every investor out there, needs to make a decision, and that is, how do I invest my money, and in which currency do I keep my money? When you can choose between, for example, US dollars and Bitcoins, obviously right now, it is still a smart decision to choose Bitcoins. And, if it is really about investing money, then you have more choices. You can invest in stock, you can invest in gold, you can invest in oil, and you can invest in other currencies. The decision that you and any investor needs to make is, which investment will grow most in value? Because that is what investment is all about. The way the markets out there are right now, we are still at the beginning of the cryptocurrency market. You need to think about $0.002, and on Tuesday our price will be $0.003 per coin, and we will go up each day by $0.001 per coin, until we have reached 1 US cent per coin, and then we will start trading at 1 US cent per coin. And now you need to think about, which chance is higher? Is the chance higher that the rainbow currency is traded, instead of 1 cent, 1 US cent, at 10 cents, 10 US cents, because more and more people understand the power of the rainbow currency? Or, is it more realistic that at the same time, for example, a Bitcoin goes from $7,000 to $70,000 per Bitcoin? Or, if you compare it to a certain stock, for example, to Facebook or Apple or Microsoft, Google, Alphabet? So, let's say a certain stock is traded right now for $500. Do I have the same chance that this stock will increase tenfold to $5,000 per share, while at the same time our rainbow currency can go from 1 US cent to 10 US cents? Guys, do not misunderstand me. I'm not telling anyone to buy any rainbow currency as an investment. I am just telling you, generally, when you make your investment, what you should think about, to make a smart decision. So let me give you an example. You are thinking about, let's say, to buy one share of a certain company for $100, or to buy a rainbow currency, and to make it easy, let's say that you really buy the rainbow currency at 1 cent, 1 US cent, which would be November 15th. Now let's say, at the end of the year, 6 weeks later, and yes, that can happen, the rainbow currency is traded at 10 cents, 10 US cents. It means that your $100 just turned into $1,000 value. So, now let's say in the same time frame, 6 weeks, the share of the company of your choice went up 10%, and 10% in 6 weeks for a stock is really cool. So, now the share's price would be $110, and that's your value. So now the person who invested in rainbow currency would be able to buy 9 shares of this company, because the value is $1,000. So, that means in one version you would own 1 share, and in the other version in the same time you would own 9 shares. Guys, something like this is possible. Possible means that there is no guarantee, and, yes, of course, like any other digital currency or any other investment, there is a risk. Because of the risk is why you should think about what you do. Where is the biggest risk to lose money? And where is the biggest risk to miss value? I can give you one more example because I know many of you are customers at Cashback Marketing. If you have $30 today, you can buy 1 marketing unit, and you would receive 0.13% daily cashback as long as you don't spend your marketing unit, for up to 1 year. Well, if you spend $30 today, and instead of buying a marketing unit, you buy rainbow currency, and the rainbow currency goes up, and we're talking about going up just from 1 cent, 1 US cent, to 10 cents, 10 US cents, per coin, you would have a $300 value, and you could then buy 10 marketing units. Now there are 2 things crucial to understand, and to have in mind. Number 1 is, that starting with our ICO on Monday, for example, there will be 300 million coins available not at 1 cent, 1 US cent, each, but at $0.002. That means for just $30, you would receive 5 times more Twinkles than on November 15th. And, by the way, nobody can guarantee that anybody would sell their Twinkles at the price of 1 cent, 1 US cent, but the price on Monday is guaranteed. So instead of 10 marketing units, you could buy 50 marketing units. Because in our ICO we offer coins at 80% discount on Monday, and 70% discount on Tuesday, 60% discount on Wednesday, and so on, and so on, and so on. That brings us to number 2 that you need to have in mind. This general chance, the rush that we have right now, let's name it the crypto rush, or coin rush, this is happening now. And launching a currency like the rainbow currency is happening exactly one time, and that is now. We will not launch a second currency for our safe zone in a year or 2. It makes no sense. That would be like a country issuing a second national currency. No countries are doing that because it makes no sense. So, with the cryptocurrency market developing right now, of course, you will have more interesting digital currencies come to the market. But the question is, will you ever again have the chance to know about it, that early in the process? Then, of course, you always need to think about what another digital currency would have to offer, whether it has better chances than the rainbow currency. We will have our next webinar on Saturday, November 4th, 2017 at 11 a.m. On Saturday we will explain all the details about our ICO, and on Saturday you will learn, if you personally might not be able, or you just don't want to buy any rainbow currency for yourself, how you can earn and collect rainbow currency just by inviting others to participate in our ICO. I can tell you that just today in the first 12 hours of the day, more than 2 billion coins have been ordered. So at $0.002 on Monday, for the whole world, for the public, there are only 300 million coins available. And just within the 8 days of ICO, there will be about $5 million value in commissions and family bonuses, if you invite someone to take part in our ICO. All the details about the ICO, about the rules, and about where you will find the ref links, and we will have, of course, a brand new website for rainbow currency, dedicated to the ICO, so about all of that you will learn on Saturday, at 11 a.m., a special ICO public webinar. That's it for today, thank you guys. Wa'aziya'ab. Be proud to be a unicorn, and always happy health. Bye bye. With your success in mind. Dan Setgast, and your WhatsApp support team.